In today's video, I am going to reveal the top salaries of some of the top employers in Singapore. Hi everyone, welcome to Insider Gyaan. My name is Soumi. I'm an IIT Delhi and ISB Hyderabad grad. On this channel, I share a lot about my career experiences, a lot of educational content, MBA related content as well. Any of those things interest you, please consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, now I'm going to move to the last four companies, which are the exciting ones. These are the tech companies: Google, Amazon, Facebook, and Apple. Now these companies are quite similar, so the difference, like how good of a paymaster they are, comes out quite clearly because the roles are similar, years of work ex are similar, but the salaries are a little bit varied. So starting with Google first, Google actually pays a lot to its software engineers. Someone with about 1 to 3 years of experience, which is not a lot, and that too fresh out of a college like an undergrad, would get about 120,000 annual, which is like 10,000 a month, 10,000 Sing dollars a month, or like 5.5 lakhs INR. This is quite good. In addition, typically these companies would also give 1 to 2 months of annual bonus, and for Google the stock bonus is quoted to be about 30,000 annual. So this was for a software engineer. Now someone within the software engineering field but like 3 to 4 years of experience or 5 years of experience becomes a senior software engineer, and their salary then raises to about 140 to 150,000 Sing dollars annual a year. Okay, then if I go to program manager roles, again because it's a tech company, so program manager roles become a little important. It's about 150,000 a year, which comes down to be about 7 lakhs a month, 7 lakhs in INR a month. And if we look at a product manager is quite a sought after role within Google, and these people would definitely have about 3 to 5 years of experience, nothing less than that. So over here the salary is also a little higher, which is about 160 to 170,000 Sing dollars a year, and that comes out to be about 13 to 14,000 Sing dollars a month, or like about 8 lakhs a month in INR. Then if we look at a BD manager, BD is basically business development, and typically a strategy consultant or someone with a bit of corporate strategy background, consulting background, they would enter in the BD fields. So they would typically have about 4 to 5 years of pre-work ex, and salaries are about 160 to 170,000 a year, plus 30 to 50,000 of stock bonus. So stock bonus is additional for all the roles over here. Okay, now we have moved to Amazon. Amazon, a BD manager, business development manager over here, gets about 160,000 plus 20,000 bonus a year. Amazon, actually, I realized during my research, Amazon pays a lot of stock bonus, probably the highest stock bonus out of Google, Amazon, Meta, and Apple. So for the BD managers itself, there's a stock bonus component of 70,000 annual. That's quite a lot. And this is coming from like 18 reported salaries, very high confidence, so definitely less variance in this number. Then if you look at a program manager role, like Amazon is slightly lower in terms of salaries but very high in cash component. 130,000 program manager role gets a year in Sing dollars, so which means about 100,000 fixed and a 30,000 cash bonus. Senior program manager similarly would have higher years of work ex, and they would get about 180,000, so that's like 140 fixed plus 40k bonus. Then if you look at something like a strategy associate, again this is going to be slightly similar to the BD roles, but maybe these people will be coming from some of the top consulting companies, so the salary is slightly higher over here, or a total of about 200,000. So I'm guessing it would be about 150,000 Sing dollars fixed component and 50 cash bonus component. Also, obviously there are going to be ops roles within Amazon since it's an e-commerce company. Ops manager gets about 110,000, marketing manager gets about 130,000. So if you look at these numbers, it's probably clear to you that ops roles and marketing roles get paid slightly lower in the tech companies compared to tech and strategy roles. Then there's the product manager, again quite a key role, gets about 150,000. Senior product manager, which is going to be about 7+ years of work ex, they get about 200,000 a year. Next, moving to Facebook or Meta. Now, the interesting thing about Meta is that their software salaries are probably the highest. They have really high software salaries. And then for the other like BD or strategy kind of roles or program manager kind of roles, either they don't have a lot of those roles. Also, if they do, then their pay is slightly lower over there. So software engineering, almost a fresh grad, maybe like someone with 1 to 3 years of experience, would get 140 plus 15 bonus, which is like 155 cash component already. And then there's an additional 40K worth of stock bonus as well. Then if you move to program manager, which is more senior, maybe like 5 to 7 years of work ex, this person is going to get 150 plus 15,000 bonus. If you look at a software engineer intern, like this is crazy. It's about 50,000 a year. This is probably the highest in the software engineering internship field. In fact, in the internship field in general. Lastly, if you look at BD manager, which is more like a strategy kind of a role, it's about 160 to 170K annual Sing dollar. Now moving to the last company, which is Apple. Now out of all the FAANG companies, Apple is probably the least competitive when it comes to pay. A lot of ops related roles in Apple actually. So here are the 3 that I found for Apple. One is that of a project manager who is going to have 3 to 4 years of work ex easily, and their salary is quoted to be about 90,000 plus 20 to 30,000 of stock bonus as well. 90,000 is inclusive of cash bonus, so it's not that high. Software engineering, someone with like 1 to 3 years of work ex gets about 80 to 100K. Again, not the highest in the tech field. And then there are ops roles like, demand and supply planner. These people would typically have 3 to 5 years of work ex. They would get about 100K annual Sing dollars. So the key takeaways from this video, obviously to give you an idea of what different sector companies pay you, and also to make you realize that there's always a fixed monthly component, then there's a bonus component which varies from company to company, and thirdly there's always a stock component in tech companies and tech startups. Maybe not as much in companies like Unilever or even DBS or retail banks. So hope this video gives you some ideas about what the salaries in Singapore are, some of the good salaries in Singapore are, and if you are planning a move here, then this is something that you can keep as a guide. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if for any reason you haven't already. And yeah, I'm going to see you in the next one. Till then, bye.